Let's talk goals and homeschooling. Do they go together? 100%. And I'm going to tell you why. Hi, I'm Nancy Marie Peterson, and I've been homeschooling for 20 years. I have 6 kids, and I have been a goal junkie for a very, very long time because I know the impact that it makes. So let's talk about goal setting and homeschooling. And what I love about homeschooling is that it gives you time to set goals with your kids. When you're on the fast track and your kids are going a million different directions, it's hard to gather everybody together and really tune in to goal setting. So it happens to be the beginning of the year, and we always sit down as a family and we set goals. But when I think of homeschooling mothers and the importance of goal setting within your homeschooling, because so often your children have to self learn and they have to maybe self regulate, and they kind of hopefully they learn how to be responsible. And all of that comes with setting goals and accomplishing them, timelines, studying and then taking tests, knowing how much do I need to get done with the book by the end of the year. So all of that has to be planned out. If you just walk into it haphazardly, you really are missing out. So when I first started my journey with education, I went to school and I became an educator and I got a master's degree in education, blah, blah, blah. But what I did learn is the value of really knowing what you want to accomplish and how you're going to get there. And maybe that's where I found my love for goal setting. I don't know. But I'm a goal junkie. And I think it's so important as homeschooling moms that we really grasp this. And often I tell moms to first of all get it yourself, figure out goal setting yourself, figure out what's working for you, and then teach it to your kids. So as you go into this year, January, it happens to be January for us, and I know school's already started, but this is beautiful part of it is that you get to look and assess of what isn't working and then reshift it, realign it, and get on a path that will work for you. So when you're thinking homeschooling, think what is some things that we're doing really well, and what are some areas that we can tweak or even do better. So if you're not getting your work done, or you're feeling like one curriculum is just really dragging on, you need to supplement it with something else, or you feel like, we really haven't gotten writing down and we need to really pick that up the next few months. Stop and assess and figure out what's really working and what isn't, and then adjust it. So adjust what isn't working. If you're not reading enough, then pick up a book and read. If you need to do more writing, then find a writing curriculum that you can implement this time. So look at where your holes are and plug them. That's what goal setting is. Goals are looking and assessing and then having a plan to walk that out. So as a homeschooling mom, once you figure out goal setting and you've written out your goals, then stop and teach it to your children. So when you go and you're like, okay, we have this many more months and then school's going to be over. We're on this page and we need to get to that. How are we going to get there? Teaching them to be responsible, teaching them to map out and to set goals and to set an agenda and a plan will take them far in life. It will help them in the big picture, not just within your house, but beyond your home. And I think I've seen my kids be so successful is because they are goal setters. And we started that in our homeschooling. We started that as a homeschooling family. And so I want to encourage you as a homeschooling mom, goals and homeschooling go hand in hand. So if you're a homeschooling mom and you've never set goals, I want to challenge you to set goals. I have written a course. It's called Intentional Year. I'll link it in the description, and it is free, and it will walk you through goal setting from going from one word to finding out what your values are, so you know what goals you want to set. Because if you don't know what your values are, it's harder to set goals because you don't know what really matters to you. And when you know what really matters, you can set goals that really target that. And that I'm getting down a rabbit trail, but in the video, in the course, it comes with the workbook. It comes with everything you need to walk this out. If you're struggling with goal setting and you're a homeschool mom, I encourage you to watch that course because it will really help you grasp and get better at goal setting. And so it's in the description, so check that out. So I want to encourage you, get goal setting down because it will have a huge impact in your school. And once you get it down, then teach it to your children. It will make a difference. It will help them, launch them, because eventually they're going to leave your home. I've got 5 that have left the home and they're home for the holidays and I love it. But there are 5 that have left and they have to figure out things on their own now. They need to plan and adjust their timeline and their schedule. And we're just as a family about to redo our goals and to talk about as a family and dream and ask God what his purpose is for us. And I'm so excited about that. So if you've never done goals and you're a homeschooling mom, this is your year. This is your sign. This is your moment. jump in. And even if you start small, that's okay. Start small, just start somewhere and start goal setting. Mom, just jump in and set goals and then teach your kids how to set goals as well. All right, if homeschooling is feeling a little overwhelming and even a bit chaotic, I get it. But if you just give me 5 minutes a day, followed by 5 minutes of action, and in 3 days, you will feel a difference. You will feel more peace, more clarity, and have a more purposeful homeschool. This is the exact course I wish I had when I first started homeschooling over 20 years ago. Check out the description for all the details. As always, stay intentional, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.